So there you go. Now you know what I look like before I lost weight and what I look like now. So we'll jump straight into it. I started out at 110 kilos, which is 242 pounds. Sorry, I'm looking at it all. I've written it down. Or 17.4 stone. I put on a lot of weight when I was pregnant and didn't lose it. I was lazy and I ate junk food and I ate shit and didn't exercise and didn't do anything. So that's how I got so big. And then in 2001 I had a miscarriage, and I don't know how to put it simply, but I lost the plot. I stopped eating. I just want to say I lost the plot but it was for about 2 weeks. Literally, that's it. No, 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. I stopped eating. I started drinking alcohol and some other stuff, and I don't drink. Like, I'm literally lucky to drink once or twice a year. And yeah, I stopped eating. That was the main thing. Okay, that's how I lost the first bulk of weight. And I lost 15 kilo, which is 33 pounds or 2.5 stone. And it was a really messed up time for me. And that was actually when I made the move to Queensland, because I needed to escape life down there. And yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm getting all flustered thinking about it. So we'll just move forward. So I lost 15 kilos, like I said, 33 pounds or 2.5 stone. And it gave me that kickstart I needed to want to lose weight. You know, I had been overweight for 4 years. I'd been 110 kilos for 4 years. And it kick-started me. I didn't see a problem with the way I was. And then when I lost that weight, it really kick-started that desire to want to lose more. So I moved up here to be with my mum, and I didn't like the person I was. Even though it was only for a very short time, I didn't like the person I became. I became a very angry person. And I'm not an angry person at all. I'm a true believer in life is what you make it. Everything happens for a reason. And at that time, I was just finding it really hard to believe my own beliefs. And so I moved to Queensland, and it really kick-started this whole wanting to lose more weight. So in probably the next year, I lost another 15 kilos. I went to 80 kilos. Or 176 pounds or 12.8 stone. And that probably took me about a year to lose that 15 kilos. But I did that properly. I exercised, I ate right, I calorie counted, everything. And then I got stuck at 80 kilos, which I said is 176 pounds or 12 stone 8. And I just got stuck there and I couldn't budge it. And I ended up giving up, and I started eating rubbish again and hated myself for it, but that's what I did. And then probably 12 months, I say I started eating rubbish again, but I didn't eat anywhere near as much as I did before because I was so used to eating healthy. I didn't even really put on any extra weight, like maybe 2 or 3 kilos. But after about a year, I decided it was time to get happy again, if that makes sense, and kickstart the more weight loss, because when I was in South Australia, my doctor had told me I needed to lose 50 kilos. He wanted me to be 60 because of my back, because I have a bad back. And I just laughed at him at the time, literally laughed at him. And I thought I can lose a little bit more weight. So I got down to 70, which is 154 pounds or 11.03 stone. And I got down to 70, and I was happy with that. I was quite content. And then I met my partner I'm with now, and I got pregnant, and I can't believe how scared I was about getting fat again. And So I just ate really healthy. I made sure I kept active and everything like that. Made sure I kept really active. And with this pregnancy, I only gained 9 kilos. I didn't do a conversion for that. Probably be about 25, 26 pounds a stone or something. So yeah, I only gained 9 kilos. So then when I had him, and I was about 72 or 73 kilos after I gave birth to him, I wasn't working obviously because I was spending the first year at home with him, which is what I've done with both of my kids. And so I started exercising every day and eating right and everything like that. And I got to the lowest I've ever been from memory, and that is 62 kilos, which is 136.4 pounds or 9 stone. 2 seconds. Okay, I completely forgot where I am. So as far as I remember, we were talking about the fact I got to the 62 kilos. And I felt amazing, but a lot of my friends were telling me I looked too skinny, that I didn't look healthy anymore, that my bones were sticking out, and I thought I looked okay, but, you know, if it's more than one friend making comments when they see you and they're like, whoa, Carly, you've lost a lot of weight. So basically now I fluctuate by a couple of kilos. So now I fluctuate between 65 and 70 kilos, which is 14.3 stone and 143 pounds and 154 pounds, or 10.3 stone and 11.03 stone. I fluctuate between there, but I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite content with that. I'm comfortable. I won't lie, I do want to be closer to the 65 than the 70. But with the job I'm doing at the moment, I don't have the opportunities to eat right like I used to. But I will be hopefully getting another job opportunity soon, and that will mean I will be able to eat properly and make healthy meals. So basically my advice to anybody who wants to lose weight is, as cliche as it sounds, is eat right. My biggest saviour was calorie counting. Count calories. There's a MyFitnessPal app on iPhones. That's a great one. I use that for a little while. Eat between 1,000 and 1,200 calories a day. You will be amazed at the amount of calories you eat without even trying to eat them. And you think you're being healthy and you eat heaps of calories. So please check your calories. Even if you're not calorie counting, be aware of the calories that are in the food you're eating, because you would be amazed. And exercise. I'm sorry, but you have to exercise. I hate exercising. The only exercise I found that I liked was walking. I'd love to go for a walk by myself with my music in at night. Loved it. Find the exercise you like to do and try to do it for at least a half an hour a day, if not 45 to an hour. I used to walk for an hour a night, and it actually became a joy because it was so relaxing. It was my time. I loved to relax while I was walking, and yeah, so find an exercise you love. Be aware of your calories. I'm not going to say calorie count, but be aware of the calories that are in the food you're eating, and be aware of the amount of calories you should be eating a day. But don't constrict your diet that much that you're not going to stick to it and you're going to go binge eat, because that just defeats the whole purpose of doing it. And yeah, if you have any other questions or anything I've left out, I've kind of just done this on a whim, so it wasn't a very well planned out or thought out video. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Like, again, I want to say I'm not a professional. This is just my story. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.